Hey guys, Deepak here, Deepak Fishing Outdoors. April, Prespawn. Prespawn is about big fish. There's a private pond that I'm a member of for the past couple years that has great fishing, but I've never fished it really the pre-spawn. A few times when I'm fishing here during the spawn and afterwards, I get a 3 to 3.5 pound bass that's all head and all skinny in the bottom. Those fish, probably in the pre-spawn and the beginning of the spawn, are likely 5 pounds or more. So I'm really hoping that I can come here in the pre-spawn and catch them. I took off work today so I can go fishing, and the funny thing is I look at the weather and the weather says sunny, up to 70 degrees, a 7% chance of rain. 7%. It's gonna be a beautiful day. I pull up here, look at the sky, look at the weather again. Now it says 70% chance of rain. How do you go from 7 to 70? I've already seen fish. I was here last weekend. I spotted a ton of fish. This lake seemed to be just waking up, whereas the other place where I was catching fish in the earlier videos, that seems to be one of the first lakes that warms up. So I've already seen one little guy. They're kind of really lethargic. Hopefully I can get some fish. Let's do it. So these bass are definitely staging up right here. I can stand a little bit back and I can count maybe 5 or 6 that are just lurking about. I had one kind of look at my Ned rig and see if I can entice a bite. There's one. Fish right there. Got a healthy one. Look, a humpback over here. Look at that. Good fish. Good, healthy fish. Let's weigh him up. 2 pounds, 1 ounce. There you go. Mega bass. Let him go. Let him grow. Bam! Wasn't the giant, but a 2-pounder. I'll take it all day, every day. Big head, skinny body, trick stick. Look at that fish. man. Look how long this fish is. This fish is as long as my forearm. That's probably 2 pounds. 2.5 pounds. Let's get him back in the water. Thank you, fish. Mwah. Go eat something. Bam! That's why I love this private pond. The bass here are beautiful. But skinny. I don't know why this was skinny, because there's so many bass. Is that it? There's a ton of bass and not enough forage. Everyone talks about green pumpkin or black and blue, but for me, peanut butter and jelly, that's the color. Okay guys, that does it for today. It's cold, I'm chilled to the bone. It was been in like the high 40s, and then the wind. We did get the 2 fish. They were really good sized fish, but I came here trying to get pre-spawn bass that are big and fat, and the fish I got were long and skinny, which has been the case here all the time. You know, I've caught long, skinny fish here in the past, but I wanted to get one of those big, fat, pregnant females. Couldn't do it. Saw a lot of bass, but they were just kind of cruising, like scouting out areas. They were not feeding at all. The 2 fish I caught were out deeper in probably 10 feet of water in the weeds. One on the Mega Bass Vision 110, and one on the purple and brown PB&J Trick Stick by Big Bite Baits. As always, Eagle Scout out. BAM! Hey guys, Deepak here, and it's April, it's cold, it's pre-spawn, so we're going to do some pond hopping. In New Jersey, when it's pre-spawn in the month of April, the weather can fluctuate. We can have days where it's 75 degrees out, and then other days where it's in the 40s. The other day, we had a cold front come through. It was about 39 degrees, freezing. So I don't know what that did to the fish. But pre-spawn, cold water fishing means 2 things. One, you gotta have patience. Something I don't have unless I'm dealing with my German girlfriend. The other one is moving slow. I don't really like to do that. Another thing is you have to go down and chase the fish. You have to go from spot to spot. So today we're going to do some pond hopping. And among other things, we're going to test out my new bait casting reel. I got the 6-gill Cyclone on a buy one get one free sale. So we're going to test out this reel today. I got this in 8.0 to 1 gear ratio for spinner baits. I know other people like to use lower gear ratios for spinner baits and cranking. But the way I feel is you can always reel slower. You can't reel faster. There's only a certain speed that you can reel. Burning it, you know, to get that speed. Where this one I can burn a spinner bait or can slow roll it with the 8.0. Buy one get one free. It was about $100. You go for like $110, something like that. So buy one get one free. It's in the 50s. Although, you know, I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just a $50 reel that they say it's buy one get one free, and you're getting a deal. So we're gonna test this out. We're gonna jump from spot to spot today. See if we can find somewhere where the fish are biting. That rig gets a dinker. There's always a dinker. Like a bullet. There's one. Alright, you gotta go like this. Look at that fish. Counts for the scoreboard. Bam! Yep. Got a bigger one. Missile baits. Hayabusa. Got him too. The little guys are feeding in this pond. Man, the wind is making it tough, man. That's April for you. You have a cold front with a warm front right behind it, pushing up on it. Air's going crazy. That cold temperature. I mean, the other day, the temperature dropped 20 degrees in like an hour. We had rain come through, thunderstorms, even the hail. Making it tough. Let's see if we can get anything. That's what we're looking for. $112. There we go. All right, boom. 112. Spinnerbait, the War Eagle. Very windy. Thank you, fish. Bam! Alright, we're moving on from this pond. Caught the one, lost the other one, and I was sight fishing a big fish. Although it could have been the one I caught. It could have been on a bed, you can't really tell. It was pretty deep. He's about 5 feet down, and when it's windy, it's hard to tell. Can't really see him. So we're going to move on to the other spot. Ooh, that was a fish. Oh, I see him too. That was a big fish. Just had another one hit it. Oh no! I knew it! Damn it! It took the trailer hook off. So I really screwed up there. So I use War Eagle spinner baits, and I always use a trailer hook instead of the trailer itself. And these VMC trailer hooks are kept on by this little piece of rubber tubing. And the rubber tubing on that last bait was worn out, and I was like, the hook won't come off. And I throw in a big bass, slams it, takes the trailer hook right off it. Now it's walking around, it's swimming around with a piercing for a little bit. So that was 100% my fault. I screwed up. Didn't want to take the time to switch baits. Are you impressed yet?